it, and they're going to keep doing it. It's not going to stop, people. They're cool. And think about this. Just like Richie from Boston keeps saying about the quantum D-wave computers at CERN and Geordie Rose, they talk about how cold it is. Do you not think there's a connection between them talking about how they need to cool the planet down and what they're doing at CERN? I do. I think they're terraforming this flat plane with a dome, because it is a closed system. But anyway, they are getting this place ready for the fallen ones, the ancient ones, the ones that Geordie Rose talks about bringing through the veil. Think about those things like the Norway Spiral and stuff like that. And these things are depicted. I mean, the Indians drew these things with beings coming out of them. I think that's how Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot is legit now. I used to not think so. I think Bigfoot has the ability to cross dimensions, because all the stories, you know, a lot of them are, you know, it abruptly ended, or it just disappeared. And that's why no one has, at least publicly, has ever really had a body, because I feel like they can get out of here relatively quickly if they're in danger. So that also means that there's other things that can probably do such as that. And again, the UFO stuff, it's satanic, it's demonic. And all the shapeshifter stuff that people talk about in Hollywood and all that stuff. Yeah, I think, you know, now I've done the research, all this stuff is connected. Every single solitary thing is connected in some way, shape, or form. I'm telling y'all, the tribulation is starting soon. It runs for 7 years, and then we have the rapture of the repentant churches. Then we have God's wrath. And then shortly thereafter, we have the 1,000-year millennial reign of Christ. So, if you don't have Jesus in your heart and you don't know Him, you better start getting to know Him, because you don't have much time left. Time's up. Hell, they were telling us. They told us time's up. Think about the supposed false missile in Hawaii. And then there's conflicting reports that people saw something get shot out of the sky on like a tourist boat. Then we had a supposed false alarm in Japan. Then we had a freaking tsunami warning for New York this week. And if any of y'all have done any research on this, you will know that there is a lot of predictive programming with New York being destroyed. In music videos, in movies, hell, even in the newspaper. It was on the front page of the Washington Post back in September, I believe it was. And it was like a black and white photo, and it looked exactly like a tidal wave hitting New York. Like, people, the warning signs are there. It's coming. I'm telling y'all, please research some of the stuff that I've been talking about. I'm not talking out of my ass here. I have done the research. I research this stuff day in and day out, ever since God, Jesus changed me. I have not been the same. I want to get the word out. I mean, do you think this is sustainable? Think about that. You think you're going to be here 20 years from now talking, oh yeah, I remember when they were spraying the skies? No. No. Look at all the stuff with the stock market, the increase in earthquakes, the crazy hurricane season we had, the crazy tornadoes all over the place, the directed energy fires in California. Wake up. It's Agenda 21, and they already got that thing kicked off, man. Think about it. They had had the FEMA trucks taking people to the Walmarts during Harvey, and then they weren't letting the aid get to the Harvey people. And even that homeless guy that was talking about how they were killing the homeless people at the Red Cross shelters and the FEMA help centers. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, all the volcanic activity. I can go on and on and on. And you can tell they're doing it because you can look on the Mimic map and look at the anomalies coming out of Antarctica. We're not on a spinning ball. The Earth does not move. It's flat with a dome. I mean, and look at the SpaceX thing just recently. They even leaked the photos of the Tesla in the on the set, on the 3D green screen. And even Elon Musk said, oh yeah, it looks really fake, so that's how you know it's real. This is psychological, man. They are messing with people's minds so bad. If you're not awake, I can only imagine what people probably think. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, hello, they are straight up admitting that space is not what NASA has claimed it is. Like, that right there, the flat Earth, it causes them to lose all of their mind control power, because then you realize that these people shouldn't have, they shouldn't be over us. We have everything here. God gave us everything here that we needed. Unfortunately, Eve had to bite into the forbidden fruit, and that's why things are like the way they are today. Like the people that are like, oh, there's no God because look at all the bad stuff that happens, and then they blame God for it. You know why it's like that? Because since Eve did that, we have free will. We can make a choice. Okay? That gave Satan the rights to do these sorts of things and get away with it. Up until now, it's coming to a head. Don't get me wrong, they're going to have their reign, and they're going to think that they can churn as many souls as they can and defeat God, and that ain't going to happen. And when the escape happens, they're going to blame it on aliens. Do not fall for it. World War III is gonna get kicked off, and then we're gonna have the alien war. And if they're not aliens from another planet, they're demons from another freaking dimension that were brought over here by man. Where do you think all this technology's been coming from? The sudden boom in technology over the last 100 years. How do we go from horse and buggy to all the technology we have today in 100 years? It ain't because we came up with it, I can tell you that. I'm telling y'all, time is up. We don't have much longer. We're coming up on the new year, the real new